Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back. Happy Friday. And it's time for more Love That Dog. So like I was telling you yesterday, we've read all the poems from the back that we need, and now we're just going to finish with Jack's school year. All right, here we go. April 9th. No, 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 no. I can't do it. You should do it. You're a teacher. Ooh, wonder what in the world his teacher has asked him to do. I don't agree that Mr. Walter Dean Myers might like to hear from a boy who likes his poems. I think Mr. Walter Dean Myers would like to hear from a teacher who uses big words, knows how to spell, and to type. Oh. She must have asked him to write to Mr. Walter Dean Myers, but he's afraid to. Who do you think Mr. Walter Dean Myers would rather hear from? A student who really likes his poems, or a teacher of that student? I think he'd rather like to hear from the student. Here we go. April 17th. Dear Mr. Walter Dean Myers, you probably don't want to hear from me because I am only a boy and not a teacher, and I don't use big words. And you probably won't read this, or even if you do read it, you probably are way too busy to answer it, let alone do the thing I'm going to ask you. And I want you to know that's okay, because our teacher says writers are very, 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 very busy trying to write their words. And the phone is ringing, and the fax is going, and the bills need paying, and sometimes they get sick. I hope you are not sick, Mr. Walter Dean Myers. Or their family gets sick, or their electricity goes off, or the car needs fixing, or they have to go to the grocery store, or do the laundry, or clean up messes. I don't know how you find the time to write your words, if you have to do all that stuff. And maybe you should get a helper. So what I am asking you is this. If you ever get time to leave your house, and if you ever feel like visiting a school where there might be some kids who like your poems, would you ever maybe think about coming to our school, which is a clean place with mostly nice people in it? And I think our teacher, Miss Stretchberry, would maybe even make brownies for you, because she sometimes makes them for us. I hope I haven't too much stopped you from doing your writing of words and fixing your car and getting groceries and all that stuff just to read this letter, which is probably taking you maybe 15 minutes. And in that time, you could have maybe written a whole new poem, or at least the start of one. And so I am sorry for taking up your time. And I understand if you can't come to our clean school and read some of your poems to us and let us see your face, which I bet is a friendly face. My name is Jack. Bye, Mr. Walter Dean Myers. Whoa, this kid just rambled on and on and on. Did he need to say all that in his letter? Probably not. But the fact that he's going on and on and on, what could you infer about what he's feeling? Based on how he's talking, and he even starts out, you probably don't want to hear from me because I'm only a boy. How do you think this kid is feeling? Think maybe a little nervous? A little scared that this author doesn't want to hear from him? All he wants to know is, would the author be able to come visit at his school? He probably could have done that with fewer words, but that's okay. Because I'm an adult, I have a sneaky suspicion that author is probably going to like this letter. But we're going to have to wait for next week to find out. So no sneaking ahead and looking. All right, let's check out our assignment for this week. Or I should say for today. So it's Tanka Poetry today. Tanka poem is a Japanese poem. It's similar to haiku, but has 2 additional lines. A tanka consists of 5 lines and 31 syllables. So some of you are like, syllables, I've heard this before. Remember, syllables are those sound parts we hear in words. Like when you say frog, you only have 1 syllable because there's only 1 vowel sound. The syllables typically go with your vowel sounds. If you said happy, it would be happy, 2 syllables, right? So if you look at the poem for the sample, it says My Hamster by Jacqueline Ortiz. Line 1 needs to be 5 syllables long. So, I love my hamster. I love my hamster. Okay, 5 syllables. The second line is going to be 7 syllables long. He is so tiny and cute. Line 3, 5 syllables. He has a pink tongue. Line 4, 7 syllables again. He loves when I rub his back. And line 5, George is full of energy too. Wait, that doesn't seem to be right. George is full of energy too. I think there's a little boo-boo there because energy should be 3 syllables, so I think they should get rid of that too. All right, so what you're going to do, it goes 5 syllables, 7, 5, 7, and then another 7, okay? So what I highly recommend is you pick your topic. It could be an animal, it could be a thing, it could be a place, it could be a person, whatever it is that you want. And just brainstorm some phrases, okay? Just come up with some words. Don't worry about the syllables at first. Just come up with some words about it to describe it. Then go back and see if you can play with the words to get the right number of syllables. Okay, boys and girls? So I wish you all the best. Good luck. Can't wait to see what you write.